Welcome everyone back to the SBA. It is time for week 4. This time, on time. Wow, a wild thing to think of, but it is now time for our games of week 4. It's going to start off with the DK Wilds and Coach Mac facing Coach TC and the Peach Marks. The Peach Marks trying to get their first win of the season. They got close last week in SBA After Dark, but unfortunately it did end up in a tie. So we'll see if they can sort of bounce back here and get a much needed win. Alright, real quick, I have my fan on, so if you guys could let me know if you guys can hear the fan, that would actually be much appreciated. I can turn it down, but I have to keep the fan on, because if I don't, if I turn the fan off and try and do the SBA, I'm gonna die of heat stroke. This apartment is literally 100 degrees right now, so let me know if the fan is getting picked up on the microphone, and if so, I can turn it down. I probably can just turn it down like a few notches, but while that's happening, where the hell is the DK Wilds? What the hell? Oh, okay, there they are. Dying is recommended? Yeah, not particularly. If you guys can hear the fan, though, just let me know. That's it. Chetmeech. Pablo. Izumi. Red Yoshi. Parachupa MVP last time. And the fans can't hear? Okay, that's funny. That's like really, that's really funny. Wow. Okay. I didn't laugh, but I will admit that was super hilarious. All right. Purple Toad starting pitcher. What the hell? Shout out Purple Toad, I guess. Dude, remember when Blue Pianta was like the best pitcher in the league? What happened to the game I love? What happened, bro? Ugh. No one has told me that the fan is interrupting the microphone, so that's all I care about. So, we should be good to go then. We'll get these lineups set and we'll go right into it. Dixie Kong starting pit. Why? What are we doing? Mac, we've lost the plot. Air to the center field. Red Critter shortstop. Chet Meach is at first. Pablo is in left field. Eyes on me right. Fan is fine. Now Force One Peach. Bro, if you can't beat this DK Wilds team, that's on you, bro. You had a prime position to win last week, and you just choked it. You just tronded it, for lack of a better word. Sure, just add even more insanity to this Saturday. Why not? Why not? Sometimes they just do it for the love of the game. Alright, Dixie, Donkey, Red, Chet, Pablo, Red Critter, Heisenme, Red Yoshi. Alright. It's Yellow Yoshi. Isn't it like, didn't TC say something like crazy? TC said like Yellow Yoshi, like, leading off is like one of the best hitters in the league right now or something like that. I could be wrong. I'm like, don't quote me on that, but I think that's what you said. You gargle on it, TC, is absolutely diabolical work. I'm not gonna lie. That's diabolical. Rocco's cooking Brazil? Ain't no way, bro. What are these like CPU generated line? Oh my goodness. I think Blue Pianta's at shortstop. Alright. Why not? And it's me left. Peach is not starting pitcher. That is Toad. Peach is at first. Baby Peach is at center. Yellow Yoshi's at second base, I believe. Yeah, okay. Alright. Lineups look good. We are ready to start our first game. Woo! Peach Mark's probably looking like Brazil. Welcome to week 4 of the SBA, our first matchup of the day. The DK Wilds trying to defend home jungle against the Peach Monarchs, who have yet to win, but they are getting close. They did have a tie last week in what was SBA After Dark. A wild week of baseball, but back to our regularly scheduled programming, so we'll see what happens. And what a grab there from Red Yoshi to start it off! Red Yoshi getting put at second base. Unbelievable. And hit there. Grabbed by Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi starting off hot. And now we'll see if Purple Toad can at least get on base for the Monarchs. Been one of the most consistent hitters on the team. And will need to be. We'll go right into Red Critter's glove. A 1-2-3 out. Dixie Kong being put on the mound was something that we did not expect from the DK Wilds, but we've seen wackier things happen, and right now it's working out for Coach Mac. Dixie hit over the middle this time. Yellow Yoshi catches it and gets the throw off the first in time. Now here comes the man of the hour. Donkey Kong looking to start things off right. Looking for the power swing. That ball's belted to left field. And that ball is gone! Expected on home turf. And the Monarchs are down 1-0. Red Pianta now up the bat. And Red Pianta gets this one into the outfield to get Red Pianta on first base. Chet Meej now up to bat. Hit there from Chet Meej, mostly widely considered the GOAT me. And the SBA gets another base hit. Now here comes Pablo if he gets on base. Or if they avoid a double play scenario here. We could be talking about some legendary stuff here, but that's exactly what happens. Double play. And they avoid Red Critter for the moment. Still 1-0. But Blue Pianta's going to have to start to get a rally going here for the Peach Monarchs. For those either watching the stream or watching this on demand, I do apologize. The fan is on. It is very hot in this broadcast booth. See what happens here as Blue Pianta will not be able to get a good hit there. That'll be out. I don't know how I couldn't say booth. I don't know why I said booth. But can booth for the hitters get out for the Monarchs? That's what the Wilds want here. Green Noki hit over the middle. Caught by Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi having himself a day. Hit there from Toadette. That one's going to drop into the outfield. Paratroopa was able to grab it, but a little too late. Here comes Latmina, one of the rookies this season for the Peach Monarchs, and that one gets out into the field, so 2 runners on, 2 outs. What's more heated, the rivalries of the teams or the commentary booth is it's quite hot here. Scorching 85 degrees here in the commentary booth. Oh, and that's a Red Critter error. Toadette's gonna try and take advantage to go home, but decide against it. Was right in Red Critter's glove, and as a result, Baby Peach, not the person you want to rely on, but a bases loaded scenario. Can Baby Peach get on base? No. They cannot take advantage of the error. Toadette might as well have tried to go home there. But the DK Wilds avoid a very stressful scenario. Here comes Red Critter. They avoided him last inning. They're going to try and get him out this inning as well. Hit there. Gonna be easy grab for Blue Pianta. Red Critter not fully on his A game, maybe on his B or C game, but looks like the DK Wilds have it under control thanks to the captain. Heizemi. And that one goes out into the field, and Heizemi will get on first base, a former prospect of TC's. Now going against him. Here comes Paratroopa. That's going to be a strike. Paratroopa into the outfield, trying to make a play. Can they get the double play off in time? Yes, they can. So defense holding strong for the Monarchs. All they've given up was the 1 home run to Donkey Kong, which is bound to happen from time to time, but the offense has been few and far between this season for the Monarchs. We are in week 4. They have only had 9 runs for. Can they reach double digits by just getting on the board against the Wilds? It's going to have to start here with Yellow Yoshi. Hit there from Yellow Yoshi, goes nowhere. Red Yoshi has been on his A game here at second base. I mean, Red Critter looked like to be a really good combo. Of course, the DK Wilds 1-2 on the season, trying to get their feet under them as Coach Florida Man abruptly resigned, giving Mac the head coaching duties so much that Florida Man just left everything related to the SBA. So Mac has a lot on his plate going into this season. As we see that Purple Toad gets on base. Two runners, or one runner on, two outs. My apologies. We'll see if they have something in them. And just a bad hit liner over the first. Chet Meej makes the grab. Blue Pianta not having one of his best starts. He had a really good season last year, but that's because mostly he was on the mound for the Wario Muscles. It wasn't the Wario Muscles last season. It was the, I believe, the Mario Fireballs. But even then, what a grab there from Blue Pianta. Blue Pianta at shortstop is something that you don't see every day. But they'll try and see if he can be the answer in the infield with Yellow Yoshi. Dixie Kong up the bat, going for it all, and that's going to be foul. And hit there is going to go into the outfield. So Dixie Kong will get on base. Hit there from Donkey Kong, trying to make the grab was Yellow Yoshi, but it was just over his head. Dixie Kong's going to get the third and stay. Red Pianta trying to continue the momentum here for the Wilds. One run is good for now against a team like the Peach Mars, but they're looking for more. Looking for it is Red Pianta over to right field. Can they get back there in time? And looks like they get the out. Dixie Kong taxes and goes home though. And the Wilds, off the sacrifice fly, almost a home run, make it 2-0. Chet Meej hit into the outfield. It looks like that's going to be caught by Toadette. Inoki now up the bat for the Monarchs. They have struggled on offense, but they had a little bit of a breakthrough in week 3. This may be one of the teams where home stadium's going to be favoring this type of lineup for the Monarchs. We'll see what happens here. What a grab there from Red Critter. Call it a double play. Just a bad hit from Latmina. 1, 2, 3 outs, and the offense has been nowhere to speak of here in week 4. DK Wilds can really just be on cruise control for the rest of this game. Have a chance to get a few more insurance runs if they want to. Hit there from Pablo, does not go anywhere. The defense has not even been that bad for the Monarchs. They just haven't been able to do anything on the offensive side. Red Critter trying to shut the door on a Monarchs comeback before it ever happens! Red Critter! Left field! Gone! The season 3 cover athlete makes it 3-0! Butter your toast and call it a croissant. This game might be over before it even started. Couldn't get anything to go there, so that will be 2 outs. And hit there, Paratroopa getting on base. Purple Toad has tried everything he can. He's had a fantastic 4 innings. He's allowed 2 home runs, but other than that, the defense has been helping him out behind him. Hit there from Red Yoshi. He's going to get on base as well. Mark's at risk of not having this inning be a fun one. They're going to have Dixie Kong get out here. Hit there, and they will not be able to. Bases loaded situation with the captain on deck. Donkey Kong. From 3 to 7 if they can get back there in time. No, they can't. Grand Slam. Extra ham and add some bacon to the side. It's 7-0. Pitching change will come in for the Monarchs and Peach will come in. And I know it's the 4th inning, but unfortunately, if it were me, I'd just call this game now. We've had 1 forfeit, and we're realistically trying to prevent more, but I think the Monarchs would definitely try and throw in the white flag of this scenario. DK Wild's truly living up to their name. The DK Wild. It's been a wild game so far, and a good bounce back here for the Wilds as we change sides. Remember, guys, if you guys are a fan of the SBA, make sure you tune into the SBA every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications. And tune in to the SBA Discord for all of the updates on your favorite SBA teams. Peach going for the home run. Clearly doesn't have the power for it. That's going to be an out by Paratroopa. Baby Peach just can't get anything to go. And the offense for the Monarchs has been just nowhere to be found. Not even Yellow Yoshi, who's been the best leadoff hitter for the Monarchs, has been able to do anything. Hit there from Pablo. Goes foul. Purple Toad did try to grab it. And hit there into the outfield. It goes off the tree trunk. And just going back to Coach TC, I mean, it has been a rough start to the Peach Latina campaign. A lot of high hopes for the national champion in college football. And he has struggled relating that to his baseball side of his expertise. And that's going to be another hit there for Red Critter. And that one's going to be caught. What a grab there by Toadette. Now, here. Tried to go for the home run there. Red Yoshi just didn't get enough juice on it, but the sacrifice fly makes it 8-0. Now here comes Donkey Kong. He's looking for 3. Hit there! Donkey Kong! That's deep over the right field, but that's going to be foul. My mic was muted, okay? Stop. Looks like Donkey Kong will just go for the slap it. Instead, will go for the start it. Something that you do not see all the time. They get the out at first, though. A great play there from Yellow Yoshi to prevent the run. If only that type of defense was being played all game long. But now the Peach Monarchs have 2 innings to try and get 8 runs just to tie this game up. Purple Toad. You're going to need an excellent rally if you are the Monarchs. Hit there from Purple Toad. That is deep over to left field. Can they get there in time? Yes. Tried to go for the home run ball, but Pablo was there to grab it. Will Pianta now up the bat. Just trying to get some sort of rally going. If you are the Monarchs, show a little bit of hope. You're going to need excellent hitting from this point forward, and I don't know if you're going to get it from this back half of the lineup. Hit there from Green Noki, but she's going to be able to get on base. And oh, Hennessy will go home. Parachupa got distracted by the flower. Hennessy takes advantage, and it's not going to be a shutout. So the complete game is wraps for Dixie Kong. Still in firm control of this game. Odette, hit there. Red Yoshi trying to make the double play with Red Critter, and they do. They get a run, but they need a lot more. They're going to have to play perfect defense and get 7 runs in the 7th inning. But unfortunately for TC, the small victories are starting to pile up and the ones that they really want to care about. Trades are definitely going to be on the table here for the Monarchs. Coming soon. Hit there from Red Pianta, and Red Pianta is going to try and get on base here. And what a throw there from Blue Pianta! My goodness! Unbelievable from Blue Pianta, getting the other Pianta out. Now, Chet Mead, she's going to be able to get on base. Pablo winding up, looking for that perfect pitch. Trying to add insult to injury at this point. Pablo, just a bad hit there. It looks like they'll be getting the double play that they need. Now the Monarchs know what they need. 7 runs to tie, 8 runs to take the lead, going into the bottom of the 7th. I could also say I have a girlfriend, but we mean, if we're just spewing lies, we might as well. My goodness, Red Yoshi! Have yourself a day at second base. What a showing for the DK Wilds. Red Yoshi has been all over the place on that right side of the infield. Down to the last out. And there into the outfield, and Red Critter will make the grab. While the complete game will not be there, a complete W will be, as the Wilds will win this game 8-1 against the Peach Monarchs, and the Monarchs are still looking for their first win in the TC era. With how this is going, the spread for these games against the Monarchs is going to be around 7.5, 8.5 at this point. My goodness. What a day. Somehow, Red Yoshi didn't win the game, but that's because Donkey Kong had multiple home runs. He was the reason. A grand slam and a home run. That's 5 RBIs on the day with those 2 hits and those 2 home runs. Donkey Kong, have yourself a day. And the Peach Monarchs just couldn't get anything going. 30 is the highest. And that was from Green Noki batting. You can definitely tell that you look for a little more when it comes to this team, and trades are definitely going to shake up this roster going into future seasons. With that being said, the DK Wilds get back to 500. So they're looking on the up and up. And for the Peach Monarchs, 0-3-1. And that tie may be the best quote-unquote W the Monarchs will have this season. Oh, who pays attention to Toadette? Come on. Toadette. Oh, my bad. Toadette had 40. Toadette had 40. Shiver me timbers. I'm sorry I missed the MVP for the losing team, the Peach Monarchs, by 10 points. My bad. Hell, I think I would be the best player on the Peach Monarchs. That's how unfortunate they've been. Oh boy, it's time for Flame to go against Coach Kizzy and Cly at Peach Ice Garden. The Daisy Flowers trying to really find their footing here, but so are the Bowser Jr. rookies. So this is a big prove-it game for both these sides. Trust me, it is not too cold in this booth. This fan is the thing that's keeping me alive. It's been a hot day, to say the least. Ice Garden. I want you to name me another stadium we can go to. Oh wait, like what are we doing? This is the only stadium that has day and nighttime. If you have a problem with it, get out of the league. All right. Anyways, let it ride. Yoshi. I forgot Yoshi was on this team. Am I crazy for that? Anyways, Red Koopa. Dark Bulb's on this team. Loki a squad. Cruiser? No. No. That's the worst thing you could do for a stadium. The worst. We preserved that for the All-Star game and the All-Star game only. We could. The thing is, I brought it up to like the entire staff of the SBA, and they all agree with me, saying like that's not a good idea in the slightest. So if you're gonna blame me, blame the rest of the staff as well. Oh, I'm like looking like in the completely wrong direction. I apologize. It's better than Garden? You bring up a good point. I like Garden though. It makes people think about like their strategy. So it's Pink Yoshi? Pink Yoshi? What the? Anyways. Baby DK. Red Shy Guy. Waluigi. Light Blue Yoshi. Blooper. Meebert. Let's do rookies first. I had to have a home game batting order just for the stadium. You know what? I respect it. All right, let's do this. Game 2 of our Week 4 slate brings us to Peach Ice Garden, home of the Daisy Flowers. And they will be on defense first, going against the Bowser Jr. rookies. What is the SBA brief? They sound familiar. But anyways, going into this game, oh my goodness, what a hit there from Pink Yoshi. That'll be foul. The storyline of this game, can the Daisy Flowers get back to 500? These are two teams that one of them is going to get to 500 by the end of it. As we'll try and see if the Daisy Flowers can do it on home ice, or if the Bowser Jr. rookies can get a big upset win. You look at this Daisy Flowers team. They got dealt a bad hand, getting PP Piranha, but then getting the stadium. As a result, that's a hit from Bowser Jr. That's deep over to right field, but Dark Bone's able to make the grab. Very close to a home run. That's the closest we've ever seen to a home run here for Peach Ice Garden. Koopa, obviously the starting pitcher for the Daisy Flowers. Hit there from Brown Critter, and looks like that's going to be caught by Baby Mario. Baby DK now up to bat. One runner on first. Very good pitches here from Koopa. And what a grab there from Daisy. And they will switch sides as the Daisy Flowers will go on offense for the first time today. And while we are here, make sure you tune into the SBA every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, comment away, and make sure you join the SBA Discord and follow all your favorite SBA teams. I don't believe Baby DK had a homer last year. To my knowledge, in SBA lore, I don't think we've ever had a home run here at Ice Garden. I could be wrong if someone wants to find the clip of someone getting a home run last season, but I don't think it happened. If getting a home run is a homer, can you get a base hit, run, be a Bart? Just name it a fart at that point, bro. Thanks for me with a great hit into the outfield. Gonna go 2 and stay at second. Now here comes Yoshi. Coach Flame on the hot seat. After 2 disappointing seasons with the Daisy Flowers, is going to need to get them back to the playoffs in order to give them any chance of not firing Flame. What a job there from Yoshi. Base hit. Thanks with me going home and makes it. The star hit distracted the team just enough. Binks McMee takes advantage, and the Flowers take a 1-0 lead. Now here comes Speedy Piranha. Hit there from Speedy Piranha, trying to go for it all. Looks like he won't be able to get it. And Baby DK will get the out and they'll change sides. Having power hitters at the stadium is not the best thing to do. But we'll see what happens here. The rookie is now down 1-0. Yoshi taking advantage of the star hits he has as a captain. Has not officially been a captain since Season 1. Or I believe Season 2 even. But Ebert's now up to bat. Hit there. Perfectly into the outfield. That's going to get Bass Warmy, and that's going to be a great base hit from Ebert. Waluigi, the former captain for the past 3 seasons, up to bat. And oh, star hit being used this time by Waluigi. Trying to make the grab was Speedy Piranha, was just out of his reach. Bieber thought about going home, but decided against it. Now here comes Blooper. And hit there from Blooper into the outfield. And Bieber will take advantage and score, and we're all of a sudden back to being even. Light Blue Yoshi now with an RBI chance. Looking to capitalize for the rookies. Trying to make the grab is Daisy. My goodness, what a slide. One of the best defensive players in the league for a reason. And the Daisy Flowers will go back on offense. The captain will be up first. And hit there. Line drive. That's going to be foul left side. Hit there. Daisy trying to get it past the Light Blue Yoshi, will not be able to. Of course, Blooper on the mound. Pitcher of the year in Season 1. And that's just a bad miss by Bowser Jr. Warmy will get on base. But ever since then, Blooper has not been the same squid he was in Season 1. Won Pitcher of the Year with the Mario Fireballs. Has really trailed off since. Kizzy sees his potential. And that goes right over Bowser Jr.'s head. You think he would jump for that, but I think he learned his lesson from last time. And now here comes Dark Bones. Dark Bones. Looking for it all and won't be able to get it. Baby DK gets the easy grab. Gray Shy Guy now up to bat. Big chance for the Flowers to get back in front here in the bottom of the second. We're here working the count. Gray Shy Guy may swing on this though. Star hit as a result. What a crap there from Red Shy Guy. He got sent back 100 feet after that powerful hit from Gray Shy Guy. What a play. We are going to be scoreless going into the third. Hit there from Pink Yoshi, trying to go for it all, but that's going to be just a pop fly. That time caught by Baby Mario. Bowser Jr. now up to bat and can't get anything to go, so that's 2 quick outs for the rookies. Brown Critter now up to bat. Was a key part in the Wario Muscles reign last season. What a good slap hit there from Brown Critter. He's going to go 2. Great base hitting from both of these teams. They have just not been able to capitalize to their liking. They've only gotten 1 run each. And that one's going to just be a bad hit for Baby DK. And they'll change sides. Koopa having himself a day for the Daisy Flowers, but can the offense help him out? Baby Mario will look to try and get things started for Coach Flame. Hit there, won't go anywhere. Bowser Jr. will make the easy grab and throw it to Meebert. Of course, Meebert was part of the Mario Fireballs team that was just so good last season. How about this here from Binks McMee, but that's going to be foul. Blooper looking for a second out of the inning. Will not be able to get it, but this time, Bowser Jr. jumps in, makes the grab. Yoshi trying to look to continue his magic from last time, but what an athletic dive this time by Bowser Jr. And just like that, we're in the fourth inning. It's been a defensive slugfest, both sides. And hit there from Red Shy Guy. Again, the hitting has just been nowhere to be found, but the defense has been excellent from both sides. You gotta tip your cap over to Koopa. He has had a fantastic start to this game, halfway through, and he has had himself a great game. Even when the ball goes into the outfield, it's been mostly going to Baby Mario, and he's been able to make these grabs, and now it is up to the Daisy Flowers, the Superstars, up to bat. And PD Piranha start by getting on base. Hit there, and that's going to be foul. A fantastic hit. If it was a little over to the right side, my apologies. That might have been a home run. PD Piranha tried the same thing, going the other way. And, goes through the ice, Baby DK, to prevent to get frozen. And still makes the grab. An athletic play there from Baby DK. Hit there from Daisy will not go anywhere. That'll be 2 outs. Meanwhile, able to get on base. Now here comes the pitcher. Hit there. That's a great hit for Koopa. That's going to go into the outfield. Warmy's going to go to 2. Can Warmy go to 3? Yes, he can. Koopa going all the way to third. That's a 1 RBI triple for Koopa. Make it 2-1 in favor of the Flowers. A wonderful hit from Koopa, and they take advantage. And this time, Darkbone's going to get on base as well. And now the Flowers starting to take control. 3-1 in favor of Coach Flame. Blooper starting to falter here. They'll probably look for a pitching change sooner rather than later. Hit there into the outfield. This time is caught by Brown Critter. And they will switch sides. Bowser Jr. rookies will go on offense. Flame's heart probably dropped there a little bit. He thought we'd have another crash. No sirree, Bob. Not yet. What a grab there for PD Piranha. He do things, I will say, he does things for the dramatic every once in a while. He knows how good he is. And another grab by PD Piranha. That's 2 in this inning. He has had himself quite a resurgence ever since the beginning of Season 3. Not many people doubted him as a top 5 player going into Season 3. But he has really shut the door on all the haters. And even in Season 4 here, he has been a key integral part here for the Daisy Flowers. Baby Mario now up the bat here for the Daisy Flowers. They're looking to try and get at least a few more insurance runs. Surprisingly, even with Blooper being tired, they're not throwing in Waluigi. They're not throwing in Bowser Jr. They're not really throwing in anyone else, which is really interesting. That's 2 outs quickly. They're going to keep Blooper out there at least for the 5th, it looks like. See if that is the right move. Yoshi, going for the contact hit, gets it. And he's going to be able to get on first base. They will go for the pitching change now that Petey Piranha is up to bat. And they're going to throw in Bowser Jr. over Waluigi. They are trusting in the captain. Is that the right move? Petey Piranha, that's a great hit into the outfield. Petey Piranha goes 2. Yoshi goes 3. Buddy throw, is it going to be in time? No, it is not. That's 4-1 in favor of the Flowers. A run immediately given up for Bowser Jr. Waluigi was there waiting to get the call up. And it just didn't happen. And that might have shut the door on any chance of a comeback. Unless they go for another quick pitching change, but I do not know if they're going to go for it. Now it's Bowser Jr. versus Daisy. Now here comes Daisy. Swinging for the fences and not going to be able to get anything. Light Blue Yoshi will be able to make the grab. But not before a Petey Piranha RBI really opens this game. Now it is a 3-run deficit for the rookies. Star pitch being used here. Bowser Jr. was just trying to get on base. So it does prevent it from being caught for an out. Still going to be foul though. Just goes for the base hit. Will not be able to get it. There is a legit world where we could see, where we could see Pete's Ice Garden host a home playoff game. Whether that's wild card or their top 2 seed is still up for debate. It's very early in the season, but this Daisy Flowers team has the pieces to really make a push. And if they wanted to, they could even get better and make a trade if they wanted to try and find a hidden gem or two to try and see if they can get even better as a team. But that's really interesting. What a grab there from Petey Piranha. Double play. Petey Piranha is just unreal at shortstop. Easily the best player in the league by a far margin. Really the only 2 people in his vicinity would probably be Bowser and Donkey Kong, but even then, that is still up for debate. Warn me, and that's going to be foul. Hit there from Warn Me. This one will go into the outfield. So Warn Me will get the first. Koopa had a triple last time. Can we see the same thing again? No, but at least it will get on base. Koopa has been a pleasant surprise here for the Daisy Flowers. Hit there. Dark Bones gets away from Light Blue Yoshi. So it'll be bases loaded, no outs. A dangerous situation for Coach Kizzy. Great Shy Guy swings on the star pitch. They're going to try and get the double play. They do, but they do allow a run as a result. So now a 4-run deficit here for the rookies. What a play there from Blooper! My goodness! Turning back the clock is Blooper. Is that season 1? Oh my goodness. Now here comes Meebert. And hit there. This me will make the grab, so that'll be a quick out. Waluigi trying to get something going here. This is the last chance that the rookies will have to get any runs scored, and they're already at 2 outs. And hit over the middle. This time Blooper will get on base. Have them survive one last time. Hit there from Waipu Yoshi. That's going to be foul. Perfect baseball is going to need to be played, and that's exactly what does not happen. The Daisy Flowers go back to 500. And it is a good feeling for Flame to get back in the win column. And just what a comeback that PD Piranha. It's the PD Piranha effect, ladies and gentlemen. It's real. PD Piranha is not the MVP. It's obviously Koopa. I mean, Koopa had himself a day. Whether that was his pitching or his batting, he was very, very efficient when he was on the mound or at home plate. And they were looking good, and they're rolling right now. When it comes to the Bowser Jr. rookies, they just 40. When Blooper made that one fielding play, it matched half the team's total. I mean, it has been an abysmal 3-game stretch after that initial win in week 1, and Coach Kizzy's going to have to go back to the drawing board. But for the Daisy Flowers, Flame is in a really good position, and will look to try and build on this win streak in week 5. I think pitching, they only count strikeouts or like complete games. Because I think he had I think your defense also was just really, really good. That could also be the case. I don't know for sure, but all right, let me make sure everything's all up to date. Let me go over to this. All right. Alvin, let's slow back in. What is our next game on the docket? Hey, Connor, by the way, if you want, you can, next game's Mario Fireballs in this. Make sure, if you're going to post a lineup, just make sure you remove, like, the lineup, before. Just so I don't get confused. And just, yeah, that's all. Alright, give me 1 sec. There's something in my tooth, and I need to get a, what do they call it nowadays? toothpick. I couldn't think of what. All right. I am back. Let's get these lineups set for game 3. Appreciate it, Connor. This is a very high stakes pitcher matchup too. Bro. Yep. Lineup looks good. This is going to be a good game. And what had potential to possibly be Game of the Week if it weren't for other teams. We have the Mario Fireballs and Diddy Monkeys in a very, very high stakes matchup here in week 4. Hit there from Red Toad to start it off, but that's going to be just into the outfield. And here comes Fire Bro. The Diddy Monkeys. 3-0. One of the only 2 perfect teams left as Fire Bro gets on base. We'll see what happens with this team, because while they are 3-0, it is a fake 3-0. Call a spade, whatever you want to. This is a team that got a forfeit win. So we'll see what happens here. 3-0, they were still impressive in their first 2 victories. So we'll see what happens. And hit there into the outfield. That's going to be a double play. Mario Fireballs take care of business for now. Now the Mario Fireballs are up to bat. This is a very, very interesting team because they are definitely one of the better teams in the league. They have been doing a really good job. They did have that 1 loss. But other than that, this Mario Fireballs team has been good. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie. I mean, the definition of you don't know what you're going to expect every week. But that's going to be a deep shot here for Yellow Toad. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. What a grab from Red Toad. Wiggler now up to bat. One of the best contact hitters in the SCHA. He'll look to continue his hitting ways and will be able to. The 1-2 combo of Mario and Wiggler has been very, very good with the Fireballs. They have gotten close. They've had some ups and downs, so we'll see what happens here. Trying to make the grab. What a grab there from Fire Bro. Double play. Easy. And the Diddy Monkeys will go back on offense. Remember, if you are new to the SBA, make sure you tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and comment away. And make sure you join the SBA Discord for all your updates on the SBA. King Boo now up to bat. Known to be a sneaky power bat. They're going to look for something here, but instead Wiggler gets the strikeout. One of the best pitchers in the league for a reason. Hit over to the right side, and Diddy Kong gets on first base. Bobby and Yellow Shy Guy tried to make the grab. Just over his head. And Red Noki into the outfield. That's going to make it bases loaded for the Diddy Monkeys. Only 1 out. A big, high scoring situation here. If Vanilla Me can get a hit into the outfield. Got to be super careful to not mess this up. Looking for that perfect hit, and that's exactly what they get. Vanilla Me gets on first. It's 1-0 Monkeys. Red Toad now up to bat. Red Toad. One of the best contact hitters in the SBA, and Yellow Shy Guy just jumps over it. Red Noki trying to take advantage and go home, but instead decides against it. Still, it's going to be 2-0 in favor of the Monkeys. Fire Bro looking for a hit. That's deep to center field. Can they get back there in time? No, they can't! Grand slam, extra ham with a side of scrambled eggs. Diddy Monkeys up 6-0 on the Fireballs. They are shutting the door on the fake 3-0 allegations in dramatic fashion. Yellow Magic Koopa will get on base. Hit there from Boo. And that's going to be 2 outs. My goodness, a great double play. And the Fireballs will go back on offense, but not after 6 unanswered runs for the Diddy Monkeys. Got a pitch here over the middle. Fire Bro gets the out. The pitch works. And again, just a bad hit there. Goes straight to Diddy Kong. That'll be 2 outs. And hit there. What a grab there from Yellow Magic Koopa. 3 quick outs for the Diddy Monkeys. You gotta feel for this Diddy Monkeys team. Back in Season 2, they were one of the worst teams in the league, going through new ownership. And it has been a great resurgence. Hit there, King Boo over to the outfield. That's gonna go off the wall. And going for the double play is Yellow Pianta. Fantastic double play. And what a grab. Yellow Pianta. Koopa now up to bat. This time, Fire Bro able to make the grab. Monty Mole trying to get into the outfield, and Fire Bro makes another grab. And hit there from Mario does not go anywhere. So the Diddy Monkeys defense has really been shoring up recently, and they've been doing a really good job of holding this Mario Fireball team that can be lethal at times. And that's going to be a hit into the outfield. Red Noki almost hit a home run length pitch, or hit. My goodness. And hit there into the outfield. Vanilla Me's going to get on base. And Red Toad, just a very uncharacteristic hit coming from someone like Red Toad. Now here comes Yellow Toad. And what a grab there for Yellow Magic Koopa. Hit there from Wiggler off of the star pitch, and somehow Toad's going to be able to get the out. Another star pitch being used by Diddy Kong. A lot of star pitches being used. Hit there. What a grab there from the Yellow Magic Koopa. And that's going to be a deep shot here for Fire Bro. And they make the grab. That didn't look like it was going to be a home run, but they still did the bunny jump nonetheless. Unbelievable. This Diddy Monkeys team, man. Just unreal. They have been firing on all cylinders. It's really just been a defensive slugfest ever since the second, but they've been able to keep the Mario Fireballs in check. Now Boo comes in for the Diddy Monkeys. A great relieving pitcher. We'll see what happens here. Diddy Kong really started to use his star pitches the moment he started to realize he was getting tired. But they have the pitching depth. They have everything they can as a result. And hit there. What a grab there from Fire Bro. And hit there into the outfield. Yellow Shy Guy gets on base. Mario Fireball's looking for some remnants of offense. They have been yet to find it. And hit there, goes into the outfield. 2 runners on. So Mario Fireballs have a chance to get some score here if they can. If Monty Mole can just get on base, this could be a dangerous scenario here for the Diddy Monkeys. Already 2 outs, though. And that's going to be a strikeout for Boo! What a showing for Boo on the mound. And now the Diddy Monkeys are up. 6th inning, 2 innings left here. King Boo does get on base. And hit there into the outfield. 2 runners are on for the Diddy Monkeys. And trying to go for the double play. Trying to get the triple play as a result. They can only get 2 though. After that grab by Yellow Shy Guy. And hit there into the outfield. Rennoki, that's down the left sideline. And that's going to get 2 runners on. And hit there. Out at first. Now the Mario Fireballs have a chance. Mario. It's going to have to get something to go here for the Mario Fireballs. The captain's going to have to lead by example. He gets on base. That could be a good start. And hit there, Yellow Toad into the outfield. A little bit of momentum swinging the Mario Fireball's way now. Can Wiggler get on base or potentially get a big hit here? Was looking to wind up, instead just goes for the contact hit. Will make it bases loaded. This is probably one of the last big chances you're going to get if you want the Mario Fireballs with all your best players coming up. Hit there from Yellow Pianta, and that's going to be a double play. Can they make it a triple play? Yes, they can! Unbelievable! The Monkeys firing on all cylinders! All thanks to that man, Yellow Magic Koopa. One more chance for insurance runs for the Monkeys. Hit there into the outfield. Yellow Pianta gets a catch. And hit there from Fire Road. That is deep over to right field. Looks like they'll be able to jump for it in time and grab it. Trey Mears with a fantastic grab. Yellow Magic Koopa. Even if they don't score here, it looks like they won't be able to, as Ultimate will make the grab. They're in a very, very good spot. So we'll see what happens here. And hit over the middle, all to me. We'll start it for the Fireballs. They know what they need. They need 6 runs to tie and 7 runs to win. But for the Diddy Monkeys, they need 3 more outs and they'll be 4-0 on the season. And hit there over the middle. This time it is caught by Firebro, and they get the double play in time. And hit over the middle. Firebro will easily grab it and get the out. The Diddy Monkeys move on to 6-0 victory and a 4-0 record. Unbelievable. Even no matter how they win, they just find a way to get it done. This Diddy Monkeys team is special, man. This is a very, very special team. And Yellow Magic Koopa and Firebro, your MVPs, they were both insane on fielding and hitting respectively. The Mario Fireballs, they tried everything they could. It wasn't a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. The Diddy Monkeys are just a way better team. And it's going to be a freight train to see how it happens. There was actually a 3-way tie for MVP. Vanilla Me, Yellow Magic Koopa, and Firebro. Unreal. That's our 3rd ever 3-way tie for MVP in SBA history. What an overall performance for the Diddy Monkeys. After being called a fake 3-0, they took it personally. A 6-run second inning was just enough to take care of the Fireballs, and now the Diddy Monkeys look like the team to beat in Season 4. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I was wrong about the Diddy Monkeys. You know, they had one walk-off win They had a forfeit, so they only have one true win, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm willing to admit when things, wow, just what a start to the season for the Diddy Monkeys, man. To be fair, you did have a walk-off and a forfeit, so you only had technically one good game. Diddy Kong did hear what I said. He had a fantastic day. He really did. All right. Now it is time. 2 true wins. I'll count the walk-off. We love clutch stuff here. All right. Now it is time for the Wario Muscles to face the Birdo Bows. This was originally going to be the third game in the lineup, but we decided to put this second to last because both these teams can be entertaining. So we'll see what happens here. Unfortunately, you did not win, Kizzy. Unfortunately not. All right, let's get this done. Wario Muscles on home turf, looking for a big statement win. They've been the bearer of bad news, but they are trying to get back on the right track. And then what a way to do it against the Birdo Bows. 1-2 on the season, while the Wario Muscles are 1-2 as well. And while this game was originally slated to be lower on the docket, we know how entertaining both these teams can be, especially at Wario City. So we'll see what happens here. First out there, easy. Now here comes Green. Dry Bones trying to get his hit, but Michiro will make the grab. The storyline overall this week is teams trying to go 2-2, get back to 500, and both these teams are in desperate need of that second win. Can the Wario Muscles do it at home, or can the Birdo Bows and Bow Culture shock the world? That's going to be the main question. Hit there from Blue Toad into the outfield. Blue Toad will get on first base. A good start for Bow Culture. Jimmy now up to bat. The starting pitcher for the Birdo Bows. Hit there into the outfield. What a hit there from Jimmy, and Blue Toad's going to get all the way to third. A fantastic hit to get Blue Toad into scoring scenario. An RBI chance here, this time with Baby Daisy. And hit there over the middle, Baby Daisy. Rascal's going to make the easy grab. And now here comes Boomerang Bro, the superstar of this Birdo Bow team. I'm going to really look. Get the offense ignited here for the Bows. Hit there from Boomerang Bro. That's deep! Over the right field! Gone! A line drive down Main Street! Bow Culture opens the scoring! It's 3-0! What a way to start things off for Bow Culture. They'll get 2 quick outs. But like we said before, fighting for desperation has been the name of the game here for both these sides. They've had their ups and downs, but more downs than anything. And a win here would be a great bounce back. Michiro hit into the outfield. That could go off the arrow. It decides not to. The drink will go all the way to third. And a hit into the outfield. Blue Dry Bones trying to get the first in time. He does. And that's going to be an RBI nonetheless. Bow Culture now up 4-0. Hit there from the Hideous Creature will make it bases loaded again for Bow Culture. And the Wario Muscles are on blowout watch if this hit even remotely gets 1 or 2 runs home. Hit there from Blue Toad. It goes off the arrow. 1 run will score, and they thought about doing 2. And oh my goodness, they almost got the out at third. And they'll go for the pitching change. And Wario will come in. Having pitching depth is huge in the SBA. And it's evident here that Toad was not the answer. And hit there over the middle, Jimmy. Gotta continue the cycle of doom. It's 6-0 Bows. Bottom of the first, mind you. We haven't even got to the second. Hit there and a star hit. Goes past Green Magic Koopa. Green Magic Koopa could not grab it. 8-0 Bows. Baby Daisy had 2 RBIs to her name. The recent trade acquisition being an immediate impact player This has gotten so bad. Boomerang Bro's second time up to bat here in the first inning. And tries to go for the hit there, but they will change sides. Now, luckily, 8-0 early on in the game, if you play perfect defense, you could claw your way back in. But you're going to have to start here with a fantastic hit. And hit over the middle, and that ball will drop. Can King K. Rool get the first in time? Yes, he can. Wario, understanding the severity of the situation early on in this game. His team playing desperate. Don't want to get into a 1-3 hole too quick. What a grab there from Baby Daisy. Can Baby Daisy complete the double play? Yes, she can. Baby Daisy has been a great defensive player through the first 4 weeks. Has been traded several times, but nonetheless, Baby Daisy is going to look to be an integral part of bowl culture. Birdo over the middle will just get on base. A bunch of star pitches being used for Wario. And it is looking like a double play. Muscle's going to have to go for another pitching change sooner rather than later. It's going to be the pitching rotation of doom and despair after the first 2 pitchers. Hit there. What a grab there from Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia has been quietly one of the better rookies, in my personal opinion, just because of her fit on the Wario muscles, but it's not showing up for the team results. It has definitely been a rough season for Coach Nuclear, and Coach Nuclear on the chopping block. This could be a do or die season, because after this season there is a good chance he might be fired. Hit there from Paratroopa. That's deep over to center field, and that ball is caught. Almost a home run, but Michiro denies it. And hit there from Goomba. Again, Baby Daisy. Great defensive showing here for the Bows in her debut. If you're the Birdo Bows, you can just be on cruise control for the rest of this game. Oh my goodness, Blue Drybone said, why not add another? Can they make it 7-0? No, they can't. Paratroopa with the grab. Blue Drybones trying to get something to go. Could not. It's going to be the second out. And obviously Wario getting tired with all those star pitches that he threw. Wario Muscles are in a very uncomfortable situation. They do have Green Magic Koopa, but his stamina isn't that good as well. He's more of an emergency reliever. But can they at least get some runs scored on offense first before they have to go back to defense again? And grab there for Jimmy easily, and that's going to be an out. Green Drybones now up to bat. And hit there. What a grab there from Boomerang Bro. Boomerang Bro has definitely had a career resurgence. Seasons 3 and 4 after being with the Bowser Monsters, going to the Birdo Bows. It has been a great transition. And hit there into the outfield. Green Toe will have to go all the way to the wall, but Green Toe will stay at first. You're looking for your superstar players to step up in situations like this. If not, someone like King K. Rool might be on the chopping block if they're not careful. And they decide to go for a hit here off the steal. As a result, Green Toad's going 3. Heads up there from Green Toad. And they might be able to get some RBIs on the board. And that ball will drop. Green Toad will get home. An RBI there for Wario, but they're going to need a lot more of those. In order not to get run out of their own building, Rascal Me can't get the ball into the outfield. The Drink's there to grab it. Jimmy now up to bat here for the Bows. Only 1 run scored for the Wario Muscles. So they can pour it on if they want to, or if they really want to be smart, they can just throw this in cruise control and see what happens from there. But I don't think the Birdo Bowl is going to have to worry about anything, even if they are stagnant for the rest of this game. And hit there. We'll go into the outfield. Mamma Mia will make the grab, though. And the Bows did not need to do much there. And Mamma Mia will not be able to get anything to go there. That'll be the first out here in the 5th. Chupa trying his own hand at it, gets all the way to the outfield. They're getting runners on base. We'll just see what happens here. Goomba will be able to get on base as well. Your bottom of the line players are going to have to continue to get those base hits while your star players continue to try and just get you back in this game. King K. Rool has been an absolute 0 here. Double play potential for Baby Daisy. She gets it. Big Money Man saw that on the Luigi Nights, and he said, "Nah, I'm good." Now we go into the pitching rotation of Doom and Despair. Green Magic Group with the last line of defense. Can he hold up for the rest of the game? Hit there immediately into the outfield, goes off the arrow. Birdo will get the first base. The Drink now up to bat. The Drink swings, gets it into the outfield as well. So 2 runners on immediately. Now Michiro. Gonna try and continue the momentum here for the Birdo Bows. Look, they're looking to make a statement against this Wario Muscles team. Hit there from Michiro. That's deep over the right field. Can they get back there in time? No, they can't. Michiro! Konnichiwa to Home Run City! That's a 3-run home run for the Birdo Bows! It is getting desperate that we are seeing King K. Rool on the mound. I enjoy seeing King K. Rool on the mound, if I do say so myself, but that's just me. And hit there, the hideous creature, adding on to his hit totals. And make sure, if you are if you're new to the SBA, make sure you tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, comment away, and make sure you tune in to all of your favorite teams via the SBA Discord. They're just watching them go. That's going to be 2 more runs scored for the Birdo Bows. Blue Dry Bones was just watching that ball go by. And hit there, trying to make the grab as Mamma Mia. She could not. And it's game from bad to worse for the Wario Muscles. Baby Daisy now up to bat. And hit there, into the outfield. Another run scored, 14-1. This is a shell-shocking realization if you are a Wario Muscles fan. And it's getting so bad they're throwing in Mamma Mia. See if someone can help stop the onslaught of the Bows. Hit there from Birdo. Rascal does make the grab. So 2 outs back to back after what feels like allowing 100 runs. Now they'll look for the 3rd consecutive out here against the Drink. And King K. Rool will make the grab. It has been a one-sided affair for obvious reasons. See what happens here. Hit there. Green Dry Bones gets it to the outfield. But if you are the Wario Muscles, this would be the biggest comeback in SBA history. And hit there. Green Toad is going to get out at first, but the sacrifice bunt will force a run into second. They're looking for back-to-back dingers. Can they get it? King K. Rool trying for it, but that's going to be foul. King K. Rool goes for a star hit, something that you don't see often, but that's going to be foul again. And just a bad hit over the middle. Just a bad day at the office for King K. Rool. And hit there. Baby Daisy could not make the grab. So the Muscles will get a run scored. But they're going to need a lot more where that came from. And not many people are believing. Rascal me here. I get on base, but Baby Daisy makes the grab. Jimmy's starting to get tired, but went a good amount of innings before getting tired. So shout out to Jimmy and Bo Culture. This has been a statement of a win. Really, after the first inning, they didn't have to do much. But they added on because they wanted to make a statement towards this team. And hit there, Blue Dry Bones into the outfield. What are we getting excited for? It's 14-2. I mean, the only thing we could truly look out for is blowout watch, but that's even 10 runs away. So, looking pretty unlikely with how it's gone so far. And hit there. Blue Toe will get on base. Add another hit to his total. Jimmy able to get on base as well. And Baby Daisy over the middle. Wario cannot grab it. And hit there from Boomerang, bro. Gonna go into the outfield again. They're gonna try and get the out at home, and they won't be able to. Jimmy's gonna get there. 17-2, and now we are on watch. Hit there from Birdo, and finally King K. Rool gets the out. I mean, if you're the Wario Muscles, you're just hoping for a way to get out of here. And hit there, goes into the outfield. Mamma Mia is going to be able to get on base, but anything resembling a comeback is just out of the cards at this point. Hit there over the middle. Two runners get on quickly. Birdo does come in. Into the outfield. Looks like a run will score. Trying to make this not as bad as it looked before. If Goomba's getting RBIs, though, maybe there's magic in the air like Magic Koopa. And there from Magic Koopa. Goes off the arrow. Another run will score, making it a 13-run game. And it looks like there's going to be another run. Oh, Goomba's going to get home. Oh my goodness. Now it's a 12-run game. This has been a good showing here from the Wario Muscles. Green Toad now up to bat. They have yet to get an out here early on in this game. And they just keep getting on base. Now it's going to be bases loaded. King K. Rool has not had a good day. But if anyone can clutch up, it's definitely him. And hit there. King K. Rool into the outfield. That's going to get another run scored. Now it's an 11-run game. And people are saying in the comments, not like they're going to come back. It's a 12-run game. It was a 17-run game not that long ago. 6 unanswered. I'm not saying do you believe in miracles. I'm just saying give them a chance. Now a star pitch is being used. Oh my goodness. They're going to be forced to give up the single, but instead 2 runs are going to possibly score. They're messing up Michiro. Now it's a 9-run game. Birdo's starting to falter a little bit. And hit there into the outfield. They finally get the double play that they need. And the Birdo Balls may be shutting the door on any type of comeback, but a valiant effort from the Wario Muscles nonetheless. And hit there from Mamma Mia. Can they get the first in time? No, they can't. Made it all the way to a 9-run deficit after being down, I believe it's 16. But the valiant effort was just not good enough, as the Bows will win this game 17-8. Baby Daisy the MVP, and maybe Money's regretting that trade. Wario Muscles, they did everything they could. That late rally may give you a little bit of hope that if you shake up the team a little bit, you may be in a good spot. But Baby Daisy on 90 in batting, 40 in fielding. She was just all over the place. Boomerang with 100 in batting. Just an overall fantastic day from the Birdo Bows. The Birdo Bows will go back to 500, 2-2. And the Wario Muscles are going to have to go back to the drawing board, and trades may be on the horizon as they are 1-3 going into week 5. All right, it is time for the game of the week. All right. Checking a few things, making sure we have everything right for housekeeping. But now it is time for the game of the week. Mario Stadium at night. We will see what happens here. The Luigi Knights versus the Bowser Monsters. Should be a fun one. We will see what happens here. Don't want another forfeit? No, we do not. We do not want another forfeit. Yes, we do not want another forfeit. We're over the forfeits. We are over the forfeits. I forgot my captain in my lap. I don't do captains anyways, so you're good. Luigi Knights, where are you at? Alright, Ricky Bobby. And I swear you had another me. I guess not. Oh well. Tiny Kong, Funky Kong. Blue Magic Koopa, Blue Critter. Alright, Toadsworth, Blue Noki. Where is Jalen? There he is. Hi, Jalen. I don't know if you're watching this. Been rocking one of me? I swear I thought you had two Miis. Probably because Florida Man hoarded all the Miis like in the beginning of the season, so. Alright. It is time for Game of the Week. Two of the best teams in the league are going to be duking it out here in the Week 4, Season 4 Game of the Week. Hello everyone, my name is Commissioner Cryo Justin, and we will see what happens here. Ricky Bobby will start things off for the Luigi Knights. After a very bad performance, they're looking for a bounce back. Both these teams are 2-1. The Luigi Knights are 2-1 and the Bounce Monsters are 3-0. But besides the Danny Monkeys, these are probably the other top three teams in the league for a good reason. Luigi Knights looked really good to start, and then they had just a really bad performance. And this game on Game of the Week will prove if it's an anomaly or trend. It's going to have to start with Funky Kong, seeing what he can do. Hit over to the right side, and that's going to be foul. Funky Kong trying for it again, but that's just going to be a pop fly, and that's going to be 3 outs for the Luigi Knights. The Bowser Monsters will go on offense for the first time today. Toadsworth and Baby Luigi, your pitching matchup, your pitching duel that you're going to see today. So we'll see what happens here. Oh my goodness, that's belted to center field! Gone! Strike me once, shame on you! Strike me twice, home run! An unbelievable start there for the Monsters! I was trying to think of something clever. I really couldn't off the top of my head. But now here comes Bowser. Bowser, line, drive, left side, and it goes off the top of the wall. Emerald now up to bat. A first-round draft pick for Jalen. He's hoping for a bounce-back season from the MVP candidate of Season 2. And hit there for Emerald. That ball will drop. So 2 runners get on, no outs. And hit there. That would be grabbed by Tiny Kong, but not before its bases loaded. And hit there. This time it is caught by Green Shy Guy. Looking for the triple play. They get it. What a play from Green Shy Guy. Preventing more runs scored. And the Luigi Knights will go back on offense. Coach Moneyman in his first season under the Luigi Knights, the first time that franchise has had playing time here in the SBA. And he's looking to make a statement. Currently 2-1 right now, trying to get to 3-1 and fight for second in the conference. Blue Critter now up to bat, the defensive player of the year last season. Looking for the right hit, and that's going to be foul. Just looking for the home run, could not get it. And hit there over the middle. And Blue Critter will get on first base. And hit there from Green Shy Guy into the outfield. Taylor McGree will make the grab though. Luigi up to bat. The captain trying to get a run home for the Luigi Knights, and that's exactly what happens. We are all tied up. Toadsworth. Going for it all. Not before. We're not getting another Toadsworth home run. As much as we loved last week when it comes to the SBA After Dark with Luigi Knights, we are not getting another Toadsworth home run. So 2 outs early on. Runners on first and second. Luigi has been a quietly good surprise at pitching for the Bowser Monsters. Can he continue those ways and get Blue Noki out? Goes right to Green Critter and they'll change sides. If you are tuning into the SBA, or if you are new to it, make sure you tune in every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's when we're live. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit those bells for post notifications. Multiple bells. Hit all the bells. Ring them till the cows come home. And make sure you go join the SBA Discord for all your favorite updates on your favorite teams, including the Luigi Knights and the Bowser Monsters. Hit there from Taylor McWee, going over to the right side, but that'll be foul. Hit there, trying to make the grab was Blue Critter, but it was over his head. So 2 runners are on, no outs here for the Monsters. And hit there over to that left side. My goodness, Green Shy Guy, nearly another triple play. Unbelievable stuff from Green Shy Guy. Hit there from Green Luigi does not go anywhere. Baby Luigi, my apologies, but it'll be still 1-1. Hit there, Ricky Bobby looking for a very good hit, but Missy's there to grab it. Missy's been arguably the best player out of all the rookies so far, but a Missy versus Ricky Bobby matchup here in week 4 is a very, very good rookie matchup. Right there for Tiny Kong, and Tiny Kong will get on first base. Funky Kong looking for a signature hit. Can he get over the head of Missy? No, it can't. Tiny Kong will be forced to stay at first. Magic Koopa now up to bat. And hit there. Over to the left side. And it looks like we'll get 2 runners on, 2 outs. Hit there from Blue Critter. He'll get on base as well. Okay, but are we really counting a Ricky Bobby home run against the Peach Monarchs? Come on. Anyways, talk about it. Really good players. Green Shy Guy is up to bat. His offense matches defense. Can he get a run home here for the Luigi Knights? Have them take the lead here in game of the week. Luigi doing a good job controlling the zone so far. And that's a strikeout! Green Shy Guy just didn't swing at it. It was right up the middle. Green Shy Guy just froze, and now the Bowser Monsters have a chance to take the lead here. Stars at bat. And hit there over to the right side. He will get on base. Now talk about someone who's looking to try and be an MVP. Is Bowser. And Luigi comes in. The captain versus captain matchup. Can Bowser take advantage, or can Luigi throw Bowser off his game. Bowser looking for that perfect pitch, is yet to see it. And hit there, over the middle, line drive, right side. Ricky Bobby makes the grab. What a grab! Can they get the out at first? No, they can't. That was a fantastic throw from Ricky Bobby. Was not in time though. What tracking from Ricky Bobby. Hit there, Hammer Bro, double play! Defense coming alive for the Luigi Knights.
Oh,
I won't lie, Money, these are probably the two best rookies going against each other, and they're both center fielders. You couldn't ask for a better matchup, honestly. Hit there. What a grab there from Green Critter. Double play. Obviously, the Luigi Knights trying to keep the trends of playoff home games happening at Mario Stadium. See if that continues to happen. As he makes the easy grab, and they'll change sides. Bowser Monsters now up to bat. 1-1 score going into... We're on the second half of this game, basically, here, bottom of the fourth. Hit there, Green Critter. Going for it all to the left side, but that's going to be a pop fly. Red Magic Koopa now up to bat here for all the monsters. Luigi being methodical, taking his own time. And what a grab there from Blue Critter. Luigi's really been working the count there ever since he's came in as the starting pitcher. Or as the reserve pitcher, my apologies. Really making them really work for all their due. Green Shy Guy is just having himself a day for the Luigi Knights. Back to the top of the order for that Luigi Knights team. Ricky Bobby trying to get the best of Missy in this rookie versus rookie matchup. Two of the best teams and two of the best rookies. Two strikes early on, baby Luigi. And that's going to be a strikeout! Two strikeouts for Luigi! The baby version. My goodness, what a showing here from baby Luigi. Baby Luigi is having himself a day with the Bowser Monsters. 2 outs early on. So now it's going to be up to Funky Kong to generate some offense. And hit there. Will be grabbed by Hammer Bro. Defense has had baby Luigi's back all game long. And now the Bowser Monsters, the Mii's part of the lineup coming up. And hit there over the middle, but that's caught by Blue Critter. Defensive Player of the Year last season for a reason. And hit there over to the right side, Mii Gamara easily grabbed by Funky Kong. Hit there, baby Luigi over to that left side, but that's going to be foul. Hit there again for baby Luigi. This time it's going to be caught by Tiny Kong and they'll switch sides. Hit there for Magic Koopa. Get him on base. One team is just trying to find a way to break through. Two strikes early on. Blue Critter's gotta be extra careful, and that's another strikeout for Baby Luigi! On SBA History Watch, he needs 2 more to tie the all-time single-game record for strikeouts. Hit there, grabbed by Hammer Bro. And that's a double play! Unbelievable throw for Hammer Bro! An insane game! Now one of the last times the Superstar is going to be up to bat here for the Bowser Monsters. Barring a complete breakdown by the Luigi Knights. Hit there, dry bones, deep, left field! Can they get there in time? Yes, they can! They get the out, but now they have to deal with the best player on that best player on that baseball pitch, Bowser. Luigi really working the count. I would not be surprised if he gets walked here. Instead, they go for a slap hit. They were not expecting that, and Bowser's going to get on first base. A slap hit by Bowser has been used way more often than we thought this season for the Bowser Monsters, but it's been working. Hammer Bro over to the right side. That ball's going to be caught by Funky Kong. Green Critter. Looking to give the Bowser Monsters the lead going into the 7th. Hit there! Green Critter! Left field! Big time players make big time plays! Green Critter makes it 3-1! Unbelievable! Red Magic Koopa can't get anything to go. Green Shy Guy will make the grab. And now the Luigi Knights will need 2 runs to tie and 3 runs to take the lead going into the bottom of the 7th for the Week 4 Season 4 Game of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
Luigi will be the first one at bat. All the Bowser Monsters need are 3 outs. Can they get them? Baby Luigi has had himself a fantastic day, for lack of a better word, and that's just going to be a pop fly. That's going to be the first out that the Bowser Monsters need. Tried to go for power, and it was not worth it. We've seen a home run from Toadsworth before. It's probably going to be a while before we see one again, and that's 2 outs. Can Blue Noki just get on base so the top of the order can get out there for the Luigi Knights? No, she can't! The Bowser Monsters call curtains, and they win the Season 4 Week 4 Game of the Week off a 2-run shot by Green Critter. An unbelievable game, and quite worthy of Game of the Week. Clearly, a fantastic start to the season. 4-0 for the Bowser Monsters. And they will go on a fantastic run. The Luigi Knights, defensively, they were doing absolutely fantastic. But like we said before, big-time players make big-time plays. Green Critter, when they needed him the most, after a Bowser slap hit out of everything, is the difference maker. What an unbelievable pickup for Jalen. And what a game for both sides. For the Luigi Knights, they go to 2-2 on a 2-game losing streak, while the Bowser Monsters, along with the Diddy Monkeys, stand alone as the only undefeated teams left in the SBA. That will do it for Season 4, Week 4 of the SBA. My name is Commissioner Cryo, and we will see you guys next week for Week 5 of the SBA. What a game, man. You can't even be mad at that performance. One of the power hitters was going to do something for the Bowser Monsters. The Luigi Knights just couldn't lock in. Nuclear just saw his result. Unbelievable stuff, man. GG's to everyone involved, and maybe we see some more trades as a result, but hey, you win some, you lose some. But with that being said, that will do it for the SBA here in week 4. We will see you guys next Saturday night for week 5 of the SBA.